What is up, guys? Jimmy here with another Lots Games video. Thank you so much for stopping by. So in 2016, there were some big time blockbusters. Games like Overwatch and Uncharted 4, not only did these games sell millions of copies, but these games are also really well received by reviewers. These both Uncharted 4 and Overwatch were just a couple examples of AAA games that sold very well and also scored very high with reviewers. Well, there's a game I wanted to talk to you guys about that I feel is a fantastic title, and it was actually one of the highest rated games of 2016. Destructoid gave it a 10 out of 10. IGN and GameSpot, I believe both of them gave him a 10 out of 10. If you go to Metacritic right now, the game is Owlboy. And you'll notice it is, in fact, one of the highest rated games of 2016. It is available only on PC right now. Hopefully, very soon, it's going to be coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch. Owlboy, as you can see, is not as graphically intensive as, say, for instance, Uncharted 4 or Overwatch. But nonetheless, I think it's a game that a lot of you guys might be interested in learning more about. Now, a lot of people know about this game mainly because, it scored so highly. It was on the front page of like IGN and GameSpot, and it scored very well with a lot of other reviewers. But unfortunately, I feel that this one was really overlooked. A couple different reasons. Mainly, we'll get into that. But I'll just let you know, Owlboy is an open world exploration platform game, and also you not only with the platformer, you can take to flight. You're like this boy who's an owl, but it has a lot of charm to it. It has an excellent soundtrack. The gameplay mechanics, while simple, are new and fresh in the sense that not only are you walking around and jumping, but you can take to flight. This is not a game that can be finished, in a short period of time. This is a full-fledged experience, which could take up to 8, 9, 10 hours to complete. It has just a lot, like I mentioned, a lot of charm to it. Really impressed with this game. Now, in 2016, I'll tell you about a couple games that are in common with this one. You have a couple games like The Last Guardian, which from start to finish took about 10 years to complete. And then you also have Final Fantasy 15, which from start to finish took about 10 years to complete. Owlboy kind of solidifies the perfect trifecta for 2016 of the third game that took from start to finish. This is a game that was 10 years in the making. It's by D-Pad Studios, and I had the chance to put some time on it, not only last year but this year as well. And unfortunately, this game was really overlooked and really not played by a whole lot of people. Granted, it was well received and it got good recognition by reviewers, but as far as gamers are concerned, I think a lot of gamers unfortunately did not get the chance to play this one. Mainly, I think, because it was just on one platform, and also I believe, in my honest opinion, I feel like unfortunately the price was just too high. Usually a game like this is kind of unheard of to have it at the price when it launched. I believe it was $25. And I usually don't see a game like this for $25. Usually a game like this from an indie studio is like usually around $15, maybe $20. I think the $25 price tag, while it's totally worth it in my opinion, I feel like honestly they could have sold, 3-4 times the amount if they had it at 15. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably totally wrong about this. But I think price really dissuaded a lot of people. If they just had it at that good price point of $15, because I was checking SteamCharts.com, and usually a game like this, there's a decent amount of players that have played it and are playing it. But I was looking that the max players that played this at when the game launched was around 1,000 players. on Steam, which is not good at all, because a game like this I feel should have been like 5 to 10,000 at the peak, because you have at any given time over 10 million people playing on Steam, and a game like this that was well received by reviewers, and is just well received also by Steam reviewers. It's unfortunately, I think really what made it suffer so much was that price. But guys, take a look if you can. Not saying go out and get out and buy it, but if this is your type of game, yeah, definitely go out, check it out, and buy it. The game is Owlboy. I'll include a link in the video description so you guys could take a look at it for the Steam page, but also the YouTube trailer. But check it out. It's Owlboy. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later.